Welcome to the Law Firm Marketing Minute, your source of internet marketing inspiration.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Law Firm Marketing Minute. I'm your host, John Henson, and this week wanted to have a quick discussion about ROI in your marketing or anything else that you're doing. We talked a little bit about this in the office this weekend, and it was something that really stuck with me, and so I wanted to share it with you guys. In terms of ROI, because I know that that's a big thing that lawyers really hinge on with their marketing, because you want to make sure that all of the money, hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars a month that you are spending on marketing is going to net you, obviously at the very least, you want to break even on it. But I think even more than that, you want to get profit from it. You want to spend $1,000 and get $5,000, $10,000 worth of business in return. And I think a lot of times lawyers struggle with figuring out what the ROI of their marketing really is. And there's, it's a two-way street. I think marketing companies tend to struggle a lot with demonstrating ROI. They can say, well, we sent you 100 leads. There's your ROI. What did those leads become? Well, and then, a lot of times the pushback is, well, those leads weren't even qualified. Like they weren't even good leads. Like we couldn't even work with 98 of them, and so, there's that side of it. But then another side of it is, on your side, on the attorney side, a lot of times attorneys just don't simply track where their stuff is coming from. And that's a big issue when it comes to trying to figure out ROI and figure out if what you're doing is actually working. And so, look, and all I can do on my end is tell you to track, what you're doing, make sure you understand where leads are coming from, and properly attributing them to whatever marketing campaign it is that you're doing, if that's where they actually came from. And also, I just tell you to make sure that you're keeping lines of communication open and that you're setting expectations and that, your vendors, your marketing company, whatever it is you're doing, they understand what goals you're trying to accomplish and they're going out and trying to accomplish those goals for you. But when it comes to ROI, it's not as much about the actual tangible ROI as it is about the belief in what you're doing is going to accomplish the goals that you set. And so what do I mean by that? I'll take us and what we do at Spotlight Branding as an example. Our entire strategy with content marketing and the different types of marketing that we do around that is to generate referrals and help you attract the right kinds of clients, right? We obviously, if you've listened to us any amount of time, the study that we cite so often from Texas Tech, where like 80% of people are willing to refer you business, but only 30% actually do. And a huge part of that is because you just get forgotten, right? It's not that they don't have someone to refer to you. It's not that they don't have any sort of incentive, because it's not, you provide good service. People are just going to be ambassadors for your business. But the primary reason is because they forget about you and, no one stays in touch. We've mentioned it before, like the birthday cards, the holiday cards every year, like that's nice, but that's not going to help people remember who you are and how you help, especially, a couple of weeks down the road when things in life are constantly changing, and then they may decide, oh, hey, or have something happen in their life where, oh man, one of my friends needs a lawyer. I can't think of anybody to refer them to, so because other businesses and other people are sending them birthday cards. Other people in other businesses are sending holiday cards. So that it's nice. It's a nice gesture, but it's not going to accomplish your overall goal of getting new business, right? Or repeat business or referrals or anything like that. So that's why you have marketing campaigns and systems in place, is to generate leads, generate referrals, generate repeat business, whatever it is. And, your hope is that the $1,000 a month you spend or whatever is going to not only pay for itself, but also double, triple, 5x, whatever it is in return, what you were doing. And if you don't truly believe that what you're doing, whatever marketing you're doing, is going to accomplish that for you, then ROI doesn't even matter, because you're not going to be satisfied with what you get, right? Because you just don't believe in it. So for example, going back to our referrals thing. So, if you don't believe that just simply staying in touch with people, that, reminding people of who you are and how you can help on a consistent basis, even on a monthly basis, if you don't believe that spending a couple $100s a month, sending out an email newsletter and with a informative educational blog is not going to increase your referrals, then don't do it. Do whatever you think is going to get you over that hump. I think for us, it seems so simple, but it's really, sometimes it's really difficult to empathize on the other side of that, to where, some people just don't see the value in it, and that's fine. It really is. And, we know what works. We truly do. It's why we've been in business for 10 years. It's why we're not going anywhere anytime soon. And, we've seen how sending out an email newsletter brings in 2, 3, 4 requests for business or referrals every single month for clients. We've had clients tell us this. And, looking at it over a year, because I get it, as a small business owner, you've got a limited budget. You got to be really smart about how you spend your money. And look, $1,000 a month, that's $12,000 for a year. And, if you don't truly believe that, doubling your referrals and still not maxing out, because, look, like I said, 80% of people are willing to refer business to you. Only 30% actually do. You can still double your referrals. And, now 60% of your customers are referring business to you. There's still room to grow. There's still room to improve. And so, look, if you don't think that doubling your referrals, especially with the rates that you charge, whatever it is that you're doing, if that's not going to make a marketing expense worth it to you, then that's where it stops, because you have to believe in it first in order to know how and where to look for the ROI. So that's really the first step, is just believing in what marketing you're doing, whether it's a referral-based campaign, whether it's a lead generation campaign, whatever it is. You have to believe that that's the best course of action for your firm to take. And so wherever you're at in your marketing, especially as we come up on, we're in the final 60 days of the year, and 2022 is right around the corner. Look, make referrals, set a goal to double the referrals, because I guarantee you're probably going to be able to do it. Because so few law firms out there are truly maximizing the referrals that they can possibly get. And so, make that a goal. Just double your referrals. I mean, seriously sit down and think about it. With the rates that you charge, based on the referrals that you're getting now, double whatever that income, that revenue is. That's a very attainable goal for so many law firms all over the country, and so few actually end up capitalizing on it. So really think about that. Really consider, if that's an attainable goal, and if you truly believe whether or not your firm can actually do it, or at least make steps. Progress is better than perfection. Always remember that. Just do something to keep moving forward and keep pushing things forward. And if you can accomplish that goal, you're going to see growth, and you're going to see that your marketing efforts are going to provide a good ROI. So I hope that was helpful for you guys this week. And I really do appreciate all the feedback that we're getting. Like I said, 60 days left in the year. Let's finish it out strong. You want to go ahead and start getting a marketing plan in place and a strategy in place. Contact us. We're happy to help. Don't forget, also, we still have that $30,000 marketing makeover experience going on right now. You can get yourself entered in for that at spotlightbranding.com/makeover. Gotten a lot of entries so far, but we'll have that drawing at the start of 2022. So still plenty of time to get in and potentially get that big content marketing experience for your firm. All right. That's going to do it for us this week. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us. Please visit lawfirmmarketingminute.com for more information. We'll see you next time.